So today I'm going to be done, I guess about 150, 160 hours. I've put on the Kubota kx057. I'm going to go over what I've liked so far and a couple of issues I've had. The issues have not been big. The majority of it's due with the hydraulic lines, particularly with the thumb. You can see here this fitting is leaking now, but it's not at the fitting, it's a bad crimp here. The main issue I've had with these lines is I guess they wasn't tightened great from the factory, and I've had to go through and snug up all of them. You can see where it's been dripping down on the thumb. Kubota is making me a new line to replace that one, and I get it, things are going to happen like that, but it's just a little aggravating on a brand new machine. The machine has been great so far. It's very, very strong, and it's dirty as all get out right now. It's about time to take it up to the house and spray it down and give it a bath. The air conditioner is phenomenal on this thing, but on a really, really hot day, I am going to have to get the windows tinted. Inside the operator station, floor is dirty as all get out, but I'm 6'4", 6'5", and this cab has a phenomenal amount of room in it for even someone my size. Everything is, handy as far as accessibility. This new screen is phenomenal as far as keeping up with maintenance and everything. Fuel economy's been really good. Working the machine pretty hard. I've been getting 10 to 12 hours off 3/4 of a tank. Screen's a little dirty there. I'm at 169.4 hours. The little port here is nice to have, but it's kind of in the way with too long of a cord. And I've been using this to put my phone in, but there's not enough distance between here to keep your phone in there. Of course, if you've got a drink in the cup holder there, you can't put your phone in there, but that's what I've been doing when I don't have a drink in there. I use that cup holder versus this. I've just been putting my knives in here. The second issue, other than the hydraulics, have been these guys. It's just a tractor linch pin, and that's what this machine came with to hold the quick attach bucket on. Well, when we get back outside the cab, I'll go on what's going there. But you got pretty much everything here. I should have showed this before I turned it off. But on your monitor here, you toggle your auxiliary hydraulics with this button. But you can check your maintenance logs, how many hours you've ran on the machine daily. It keeps up with everything. Your periodic check. I've got 331 hours left. Change the engine oil, 831 on hydraulic oil, 831 on air filter element. I mean, everything this machine requires is under these maintenance logs, and that is just cool as all get out. I don't have to keep up with the maintenance. The machine does it for me. You can go in here and change your hydraulics for flow, how many you want to attach, and remember the tools you're putting on. I mean, you can do everything from the screen. This screen, along with the updated kx057, is what sold me on this Dash 5. Every panel on here locks. This panel below the door has a place to put a grease gun, but I use an electric battery powered grease gun, and it won't fit in there, so that compartment's kind of useless. It would be cool if Kubota would spend the extra 20-30 bucks to put you one in there in a machine in this price point, but they do not. You can change your joysticks up however you want to. There's 2 different settings in there. Now on the radiators and everything on the engine compartment, I'll do a separate video. Everything's very accessible, easy to maintain. Now back to that linchpin. It goes right here, and that's the main pin on the quick attach bucket. The quick attach bucket is awesome, but I have lost probably 8 or 10 of these linchpins so far, so I always keep 4 or 5 in the machine with me. I am going to get a different type pin to put on there, because I'm not just going to keep losing those at, 25 to 39 cents a piece wholesale. Past that, not really any complaints I have. The 4-way blade is very nice to have, backfilling and leveling, and the float feature on the blade's very nice. The LED headlights on the cab and on the boom are a great upgrade from the Dash 4. I have worked some late nights, and you can see great with that LED package. Now, when I got this machine, I didn't specify it, but it already been pre-ordered with a second set of hydraulics and high flow hydraulics. We may eventually put those to work. I'm looking at a post driver for the end excavator and auger with a rock bit in case we run into any stone out here in the field putting posts in. And in the background here I have my Wood-Mizer LT28. We'll be sawing some lumber here just directly with that, and that'll probably be the next video. But if there's anything on this machine that you want to see, just let me know. I'm trying to make this a shorter one. I'll go over more in depth. It's just kind of a general what I've liked and what I hadn't liked thus far on this machine. I can tell you too, don't use the black grease. It looks horrible once you get to work on the machine. I've changed over to a opaque high temp grease on those fittings, but I'm still working on getting the rest of that black grease out of the certs and fittings there. It came with opaque, and I had black here at the farm, and I stupidly put that in there. But it's just a keeping it clean kind of thing. But like I say, any questions or anything you want to see on this Dash 5, let me know. I'd be glad to cover it. If you're considering one of these 057-5s, it's a phenomenal machine. I can't say enough good things. Had a couple small issues, but nothing major thus far. Hopefully nothing major ever on it, but there will come a time when something breaks. But in the meantime, until next video, appreciate you watching.